Let us study about the ideas of Herbert Spencer in under 3 minutes. He was a British sociologist whose knowledge of the world depends upon the evolution of societies. According to him, sociology must explain the present state of society by examining the earlier stage of evolution of societies using laws of evolution. Also, his views about societies has both liberal as well as conservative elements. On liberal side, he was a supporter of the principle of laissez-faire. That is, state should not interfere with the affairs of the individuals except the passive function of protecting him. Also, he believes in the principle of the survival of the fittest. That is, the fit individuals will survive in the societies and the unfit individuals will die out. And he believes that the state should not protect or uplift any unfit member of the society. He applies organic analogy in his study of societies. That is, as biologists study the human organisms and its various interrelated parts, the same way we can study the society, its structures, and in its interrelated parts and the functions of those parts in maintenance of society. But he also believes that society is more than the organisms and is a superorganic entity. That is, it is not just collection of various individuals, but it is a distinct entity. Like the house is more than just the collection of bricks. Similarly, the society is more than just the collection of individuals. And also, unlike the organisms where the parts exist for the benefit of the whole, in society, the whole exists for the benefit of the parts, that is, the individuals. Some of the limitations of the work of Herbert Spencer is that he failed to see the culture as a distinct part of society, and also his theory of evolution of societies was more of philosophical than sociological. In explaining the evolution of societies, Herbert Spencer adopted two evolutionary perspectives. The first one relates to the increasing size of society. With increasing size, societies become more differentiated with their social structures and the functions. According to Spencer, simple societies, which consist of families, aggregate together to form a compound society. And compound societies, which consist of families unified into clans, aggregate together to form doubly compound societies. And doubly compound societies, which consist of clans unified into tribes, aggregate to form a trebly compound societies. In trebly compound societies, tribes are brought together to form nations and states. He also classified the society according to their types, that is, whether it is a militant society or an industrial society. Militant societies were marked by the offensive and defensive warfare, compulsory cooperation, and highly centralized pattern of social control and authority, a set of myths and beliefs that reaffirmed the hierarchical nature of society. And there were a close identity between public and private life of people. Although Spencer was critical of warfare, but he considered that in early stages warfare were necessary to bring the people together and pave the way for the industrial societies to develop. In the industrial society, the military activity and organization are peripheral to the society, and the industrial society is marked by the cooperation of people, welfare, production on the larger scale, recognition of people's personal rights, growth of free associations and institutions, and a separation of economic realm from the political institutions. Industrial societies are held together by strong common morality, and the role of government in these societies is very limited.